What's going on, everybody, and welcome. This is Oscar. Welcome, VVS Finance time. Definitely a cryptocurrency that I'm holding for now. A couple of weeks. How about you guys? You've probably seen your VVS Finance coming down, coming up. But right now, from 402 that we were at the end of January 2022, now we doubled to 404. That means that the price is coming along, is coming up. Probably not as fast as you might have expected, but slowly but surely. The price I bought in at 301 tells me that we're heading in the right direction. But there's one more thing I also want to talk in this video. Cronos ecosystem, guys, because if you haven't paid attention lately, there's more applications, there's more DeFi opportunities, more AMMs, there's just more on Cronos ecosystem. And you might wonder, well, I see Tectonic, I see MM Finance, I see Crokin, I see all these different types of projects that also are tackling the DeFi staking pool space. So what are you supposed to do? Sell your VVS and move your money over there, or just hold here? But I'll give you my thoughts on my price analysis opinion. Sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells. Let's go ahead and start talking about VVS Finance. At the time of this video, guys, we'll see a 5% increase, which is great, from 402 to 404. That tells me, everybody, that I've been holding my cryptocurrency for a while. I bought in late December 2021. I mean, thus far, it's been doing well. It is a cryptocurrency that when I found it, the Cronos ecosystem was still doing okay, but was barely getting out there. What I'm telling you right now, guys, is that VVS Finance is one of the OGs. Actually, in one of the posts here on Twitter, they said that the Cronos has surpassed 2 billion in TVL, which stands for total value locked. Well, the TVL is very important because when we're talking about DeFi tools, DeFi pool staking, that is the value that investors like you and I were putting to see our investments grow. The more money there is in a pool, then the more people attracts because they know that it's a little bit more trustworthy. In this case, for Cronos ecosystem, there's 2 billion right now that go across the different applications that they have. Call it VVS, call it Tectonic, call it MM Finance, call it all those kind of things. And we know because, I mean, every single time, probably if you're watching my videos on Crocoin or Tectonic or any other ones, there's always going to come the new cool kid in town with 3,400 or more APR results, and they're gonna lure you into thinking, well, that should be the better project because they have more APIs, right? Well, not necessarily, but not to people there yet. What I need to tell you here is that, well, there's so far top 9 changed by TVL. So TVL will start with Ethereum because Ethereum is the leader when it comes to total value locked. And that was for a while in the early 2000s, but thus far we have changed. From the 2010 and beyond was Ethereum, and now of course we're seeing Solana, Cardano, Algorand, Cosmos even, and now in position number 9, Cronos. What does that mean, everybody? That VVS Finance and many other ones do have the opportunity to continue growing as time goes on, because people realize, what do you think people realize? That Ethereum charges so much fees, so many fees that are just disgusting in a way. That are just, they don't really encourage you to buy on Ethereum pools. Oftentimes call it some swaps that are out there in the top 100 by CoinMarketCap. That being said, Cronos, I'm doing VVS Finance. As you know, it is my only getaway to when it comes to staking pools. That's what I'm buying thus far, and I'm pretty excited and I'm pretty happy with that. And well, shout out to the top builders in the Cronos ecosystem. We have VVS Finance, MM Crypto, Tectonic, VV Finance, and many more. What does that mean? That when you go to VVS Finance on the website, you start seeing Single, you start seeing Tectonic, you start seeing DeFi. So those are the OGs when it comes to the project. Cronos from crypto.com, it's one that's still getting out there. If you want to really get into more staking pools and all of that, well, definitely you have to go to Uniswap, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, and many other swaps because they being even older than when it comes to Cronos. But that just tells you, if you're watching this video, you're bullish on Crow, you're bullish on crypto.com on what they're going to be doing. Right now, we're going to have the Super Bowl on Sunday and more advertising and brand awareness that they're going to be having. What I'll tell you guys is, worst comes to worst, probably we're going to be losing some money. Always buying what you can afford losing, right? Not a financial investment advice. But if you buy something that you can afford losing, and if you expose some risk in the markets and we do better than average, I think we're gonna have an amazing return. And when it comes to DeFi pools, DeFi staking, in my opinion, 100% on VVS Finance right now on the website. I'll take that anytime. I trust VVS Finance thus far. They haven't let me down and I don't have any issues. Also, that being said, when it comes to Cronos, my main message to you is there's always gonna be new kills in town. I think I will stick with the OGs, and especially around with Tectonic and VVS Finance that I've already gone through them and I like what they have to offer for us. There's always gonna be new ones and I'll be bringing them to you as I see. Now, when it comes to VVS Finance and all of these ones, one of the things you have to understand that I've seen in the comments is that people, it seems that when you're trying to sell them, right, on crypto.com, finally sell them, right, to make your money, it seems that the fees are very high and it's not the same amount that you have. And I already checked that for you guys because I was seeing those comments and I didn't want to let it go by. So on Tectonic or on crypto.com or even VVS Finance, when you're on the crypto.com exchange, the blue application, when you hit sell, I do see a lesser amount and I'm pretty sure those are just the fees. But here's my strategy that I want to share with you. Because these are super early projects, I'm calling VVS Finance and I'm calling Tectonic and the rest in the Cronos ecosystem. Some of them are wrapped, so they're just going with grab Ethereum, grab Bitcoin, and grab other ones. I mean, it is what it is. So they're not as new, right? But they're just kind of living in that same ecosystem. What I think I'm gonna be doing is just wait for those small tokens like VVS Finance to be added to other more trustworthy exchanges like KuCoin or Coinbase or Binance or FTX or many more. Then I send them to my wallets that I already have created in those most trustworthy exchanges. And from there, I'm gonna sell it. That way, I do agree that it's gonna be much cheaper for us to sell it for cash dollars and then cash out back into our bank. I've seen that question pop out a lot. So if you don't want to pay those high fees when it comes to VVS Finance or Tectonic, right, then that's another way for us to do it. It is what it is, right? So that being said, there's always different ways. When it comes to the DeFi space, we're always going to have imperfections. But that's why you take it slowly and you start kind of building your portfolios little by little by little. And when it comes to all the staking pools abilities, when it comes to VVS Finance, roughly I'm going to be starting to do single finance, more Tectonic and more auto VVS. I like it, man. Getting 100% thus far is something that I'm willing to get on all of this. And on Twitter, they haven't said anything yet on VVS Finance for news, but just that they're excited to be a proud early builder of the Cronos ecosystem. And they're inviting more people to join the project and the ecosystem too with Cronos. There you guys have it, guys. A quick update when it comes to the price of VVS Finance. We are up 100% up from the lowest price, which was 402 to 404. Right now, very good. I bought it at 301, so I'm still have a long way to go to recover, but it's fine. Bought something that I was able to lose. Now, whatever comes after that point, guess what? I'll be making already more money because I'm staking. You should do the same when it comes to VVS Finance. Catch you later, fam. Peace.